Okay, guys, this is Resident Evil 5, and it's called the money pot strategy that I decided to call it for the fastest way to make money in Resident Evil. Basically, it uses a Smith & Wesson 500. Mine's fully upgraded, and it's during the first Wesker fight, and you're supposed to make about $15,000, as well as net a couple Magnum rounds. So as you saw there, I only had a bow and a full heal for Shiva, because it really doesn't, or Shiva, I don't know how to say her name, Shiva. Just because I don't really want her to waste ammo, just because I'm cheap like that. But she's actually pretty proficient with the bow. Anyways, basically it's a chapter 5-3, and it's once you get to the Wesker fight, and basically I have it set up so that I spawn in at the Wesker fight right away. I'm skipping this cutscene obviously because it's an old game, people have seen it for a while. So what you do to begin is, hold on, let me turn this down because this might come in through the audio. What you do to begin is basically you run up the right side of the stairs and you go all the way to the back end of the hall. And there's an Emerald Brilliant and a flash grenade. You don't have to pick up a flash grenade, you just end up sort of picking it up anyways. But that's one part of the money right there. And then you go to investigate the door, and this will cause him to activate the cutscene where he kicks you through the door, which is what you need because you need to go upstairs. Now, here I sort of have a little bit of a hiccup because Shiva has some problems getting through. This hasn't happened. Actually, I don't think this has ever happened, like where this has actually been a problem where she can't get through. But basically, usually if you call her up there, she'll make her way around Wesker anyways. Unfortunately, this time she didn't, so I had to use a full heal, and it took a little bit longer. But the whole fight, if you do it properly, should take around 3 to 4 minutes, or maybe 3 to 3.5 minutes. But anyway, you run up here, and you go all the way to the very far left corner, upper left corner, into the L-shaped room. And on the shelf over here, there's a small pot. You break that, and there's an oval sapphire. And then you move your way over into the other room, and the L-shaped room, and there's a sarcophagus. This is pretty important that you do this, because not only do you end up getting $4,500 from the gems that you sell here, you also get the L-Hawk, which is what you need to replenish your Magnum ammo, and that'll get covered in the video as well. But anyway, once you get him, or once you get all of that, basically Wesker should have by now made his way over here. Sort of made his way over here. If you do this fast enough, you should have a lot of time to set up, and you stay against the wall, and you just wait for him to come around the corner and shoot him quickly as he comes around the corner, and you should be able to get 2 shots off, and then he will go down into sort of a stunned phase, and then if you're quick enough, you run over here and you activate the combo, which is X, X, B, A, X, and A combined. And basically, you run because obviously you can't shoot him right now. If you try to shoot him while he's on the ground, he'll just frame jump, and you'll be completely okay. And he says, "Ah, there you are." That means that he's found you, more than likely. Well, I mean, it depends on who's in the situation, but in that case, I knew he found me because I was right next to him. But basically, once he slows down his walking and he says there's no point in hiding, it generally means that he's lost sight of you, and the fact that he's walking over there while I'm running over here shows that he has. So I'm against the wall over here, and as he turns around, I shoot him. Unfortunately, I do miss a shot, but it's okay because you have enough time to recover for another shot. And then he drops into the stun phase again, and I can combo him. And I do this. If you do this correctly, you should only have to shoot him. Granted, this is with a full power Smith & Wesson 500. I'm not sure with a base damage for Smith & Wesson 500, but if you do it correctly with this one, you should only have to fire 5 shots. Not even have to fire the 6 or go into the combo. So right here I get the last shot off, and here he says, "Self-righteous fools." That definitively means the fight is over, at which point stop shooting him because he won't do any more damage to you, and you won't do anything to him. He'll simply spaz out down into the main entrance and up into the elevator. I skip this cutscene too because, like I said, the game is pretty old. This isn't as relevant. This is sort of just for me because the first one was so bad. But anyway, at this point, you then run down the stairs, and at the base of the platform should be the Heart of Africa. And then I also pick up the green herbs over here just because I'm in this area. There's a lot of pickups you can pick up in this whole area, but to save time, I only picked up a couple, and it's really not worth picking up the rest. You can sort of just buy them. So that's the whole fight. Done properly, it should be done in about 4 minutes, or 3 to 4 minutes. Like I said, I had that hiccup early on where Shiva had a problem getting through. But, so then I go back into here, and I don't sell the herbs because they're kind of useful. I just remove them. I sell the flash grenade, that's 100, but that's sort of irrelevant because the amount of money you're going to make. So you go into treasures, and you sell the sapphire oval, which is 2,000. Emerald oval, which then adds to 4,000. And then the brilliant gems, which add another 5,000 combined. And then you get the Heart of Africa, which is the most valuable gem, at 10,000, and so that's 19,000. But you also, what I would recommend just to keep more magnum ammo is to upgrade the L-Hawk, only the capacity, because it gives it more ammo, and you upgrade it to 8. That's a total of 6,000. And then you sell it again, so you're only really spending 4,000. So you're making a profit of 15,000, as well as, if done properly, 3 magnum rounds. So that's basically it. The whole thing took me approximately 5 minutes. Like I said, I had a couple hiccups that I hadn't had before. I think you can do it a little bit better. Maybe iron it out to have no hiccups. Initially when I did this video, I think the first video I didn't have any hiccups, but it is what it is. But it was done with this Magnum, so yeah, and that's basically the most efficient way I found of making money in Resident Evil. So yeah, thanks for watching if you watch this.